Okay, welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. This is after the close, Friday evening on December 28th. I'm Kenny, your host, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. And the first thing we're looking at is chart of the intraday dynamics. These are our proprietary indicators, as we've often mentioned in this space. And first thing we noticed is yesterday we had mentioned what a great sell opportunity we had seen in the move back to this trend. We had red, 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 a little bit of divergence here, but again, these are our core two primary proprietary indicators. These are two slightly ancillary indicators. One would argue ancillary and tertiary. And just had mentioned the sell setup around 785 to 790 in the ER2. Hope you guys caught that for a move of almost 10 points, at least 5 to 10 points in the ER2, $500 to $1,000 per contract. And so hope you guys participated in that and you're watching your free trading videos. So what did we see today? Well, we got a little bit of a gap higher and totally filled the gap. Struggled to get above the trend, just could not do it, and eventually gave it up to the bears. Little mixed indications in terms of our indicators, but with light volume and the A team away for this week, we get some nice directional moves in the market, and that's what we got today. You could just go short on this breakout below the intraday low right here, go short, and then just hold to the end, which this was around 778. So you got a nice 5 to 6 points in profit just on an easy scalp trade there. Sorry, not scalp trade, but intraday trade there. And so that's where we stand. Kind of a mixed picture. Slide off into the close. We had mentioned yesterday in our free trading video that things were a little choppy, and we definitely keep it close to the vest. Hence these nice little individual setups to play. And looking at the daily chart, we see why. It's just getting nasty out there, folks. We are right in the thick of things. We have these fib markers here. We have these fib markers on the retrace. We've got this triangle formation here. This triangle the upper angle right here. Uptrend right there. So again, we do expect, and of course we're right in the middle of all of our trend following support resistance measures. We did mention to be sellers from 1490 to 1500 in the S&P cash. This is the S&P cash market, and so that's where we stand. Essentially neutral, although holding on to these fully bullish and officially bullish biases, the official bullish bias that we have. We are holding on to that currently, but having said that, it is when you get a close near the low of the week and the low of the day, it's not looking too good out there for the bulls. So really could go either way, and do expect that move to happen. Certainly by the first week of the new year. January should be a great month. December's been another great month for our portfolios. We'll take a look, little snapshot. Actually, we'll just run right through these real quick. We're kind of running low on time. We ran out of time yesterday. I had a nice little put buy here. Bought these around 620, I believe. The puts here closed at 850, so that wasn't too bad. Swing System 5.0, beautiful winners. Gave up a lot of our 800-point gain in that, unfortunately, but that happens. That happens. So nice little long setup, countering these little chop moves, and of course in a nice another sell setup. ES Day Trader 1.0, beautiful setups on the ES Day Trader. Nice setups, bang, 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 bang. The grind on the S&P, totally different setups, but just beautiful win after win after win after win after win. And of course, this translates into our portfolios. Oh gosh, look at the Day Trader 5.0 just banging out huge and beautiful winners. You guys need to be participating in this. Those of you, excuse me, those of you that are sitting on the sidelines, we'll go ahead and swing over here. There's the Dow Day Trader 1.0 putting in a nice short setup today. Hope you guys were short. And even the R2K Day Trader 1.0, which has these huge winners against these little bitty tiny losses, and that's how the portfolio or the system itself individually performs so well. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and switch over to minimize that, and we'll go ahead and pull up that and see where we are. Wow. Just amazing gains. Of course, our Swinger DT is probably our favorite portfolio, as we've often mentioned in this space, and it just eked out. We'll go ahead and swing over here to the Swinger DT right there. Another $6,142.50 today. It's a gain of 20% to close out the week, and capping off a 10-day. That's 2-week gain of over 100%. This, of course, is Now, it used to be 11, it's now 13 contracts across 13 non-correlated systems. And of course, you get the diversification. You're looking at the gains right there on a daily basis, 6,142.50, 20% on in the last 2 weeks. Just pulling out a random date, 12/14, $30,000, $135, $30,135. That is, and these, of course, let's go ahead and just look at these. Sorry if I'm talking so fast, but another standout, of course, the Dual Day Trader DS, but the MAP DT version 2.0, 72% gain in the last 10 days. Just look at these impressive gains, folks. 25, don't like to use the word folks, I don't know where that came from, but 25, 35, 37, 45%, 68%, 50%, 100% for the Swinger DT. Now, of course, this is a very aggressive portfolio, the Swinger DT, but a very impressive portfolio over time. This is just coming off of, I'm not sure where the portfolio stands for the month. Obviously, it's going to be a banner month, coming off of an $18,000 gain that we know of at least last month. We can look at that in a second. I think we are running out of time, but here's the other standout recently, the MAP DT version 2.0. Gains a nice $3,480 today to cap off a very impressive week and a very impressive 2 week span with a gain of $14,475 or 72.38%. Slightly less, much less actually aggressive than the Swinger DT portfolio. Less capital, only 20K to get started. Less exposure in terms of no overnight exposure. So definitely a very favored portfolio. I want you guys to get involved with this. Any new clients out there that are sitting on the fence, just go to MiniAnalyst.com. All you have to do is click on any of these portfolios. We'll include this in the email link. The MAP Black, Swinger DT, Delta 20, any of the Deltas, MAP DT, even down to the TTT 2.0 and DDT DS. Just subscribe to those. Make sure you hit 2 quantity, and we'll go ahead and actually hit add to cart. But make sure you hit 2 quantity to qualify for the special. What you'll do is you'll recalculate. That'll be $3,000 for 6 months of the Swinger DT portfolio. Obviously, we made twice that today in the portfolio. That's $3,000 for 6 months, and you get 6 months free. This is incredible. It happens 1 week out of the year, the last week of every year. So definitely want to get you guys involved in that. If you have any questions, feel free to go to the website, MiniAnalyst.com, chat with the support team, and we hope to get you started soon. And I hope you guys are having a great week, great trading week, and have a great weekend.